if Muslims want to say that Muhammad is this fulfillment of these Old Testament comments about Ishmael and so on, I mean, it also says he's, Ishmael's going to be a wild donkey of a man.
Isaac and Ishmael being, both children of Abraham, and saying that Islam is an Abrahamic religion. Is Islam a prolonged family feud between Isaac and Ishmael?
I don't know of any good evidence that that Muhammad was an Ishmaelite. I don't have any particular problem with it, but I think you could view it that way. I mean, it's funny because Muslims, when they try to find prophecies about Muhammad in the Bible, they'll actually base it on that God says that he's going to bless Ishmael to become a great nation. Now, so they'll go to Genesis where God says, in response to Abraham, hey, I'll bless Ishmael and make him a great nation. They just ignore that later on in chapter 25 that it's already been fulfilled, right? God makes Ishmael a great nation. Muslims look at that and they say, you see, he's going to make him a great nation. This must refer to Islam. Yeah, because Muhammad came along and did it. And so, if Muslims want to say that Muhammad is this fulfillment of these Old Testament comments about Ishmael and so on, I mean, it also says he's, Ishmael's going to be a wild donkey of a man and things like that. And so you could certainly view it like that. And I have to point out that so that is in the the literal sense, but you also have from Paul that there is this conflict between the children of the promise and so there it's not the descendants of Ishmael. It's just these people who think that it's all through the law, right? And versus the people of the promise. And so Islam is a perfect example of that, right? The conflict between Islam and Christianity and so on is a perfect example of that kind of conflict.